so close.
Hey guys,
to
it's X here,
recovering
and I'm going to be showing you how to do the Tomb Beast code.
Should be somewhere in that excavation site.
First, what I recommend is
Remember,
getting a
the
free fire
artifact
gobble
is
gun,
our only hope of bringing
hidden power
Nexus
so
back
you
from
can
the
upgrade
Dark
your
Eater.
gun to gold
Can
rarity,
the next place we go,
and anything to
please
help
not have
people,
Honko
revive
running
people like
corpses?
near-death experience or Phoenix up, because the boss fight is very intense. And I would also recommend kind of using the ASG shotgun since that does the most damage in the boss fights. And the first step we want to do is open up the map and open up the packet punch. I suggest using the Rampage Producer so you can kind of farm the do it as quickly as possible. So you could open up the entire map and farm some points faster, and getting a double point using a double point gobble gun. Once we open up the packet punch, now what we want to be doing is building the ice dam. So first you have to be able to run to aid so the shock mimic appears. Once a shock mimic appears, you want to kill it so you can drop the gold amulet so we can start building the ice
Why
dam.
line up like that? Someone put a 20-cent piece in it?
Once you shoot the lanterns, a wall is going to appear with yellow symbols. These yellow symbols represent numbers, so you're going to have to shoot them from 1 to 10. Each game is going to be different, so just kind of follow the guide I have for you here, and it shouldn't be that hard for you. Once you shot all the numbers, a lockdown is going to happen. Make sure you're very prepared for these lockdowns because it does get a little bit hectic, because you're going to be fighting against amalgams, sorry, not amalgams, mimics, tapo gas, and zombies and parasites. Just make sure you're well equipped, because I've died a couple of times doing this step. There are going to be 4 lockdowns in this step. Once you finish the 4th lockdown, there's going to be a max ammo and one of the staff parts appear on the wall. You're going to pick that up and you're going to rinse and repeat the steps. So you're going to shoot the lanterns, and right where depth perception is at, there's going to be another wall with yellow symbols. Same thing, you're going to shoot it from 1 through, I believe this one's 8. Once you do all 8, a lockdown's going to happen. Like I said, be well prepared for these lockdowns because it does get hectic. It's going to be this thing. There's going to be 4 different lockdowns, and you're going to be fighting against mimics, zombies, parasites, and double gas. And once it completes, your screen is going to flash white, meaning that this step is done. You're just going to pick up the max ammo and the other staff part. Once the staff part is picked up, you want to head back to the Dark Ether. We're right in front of where pack-up punch is at sometimes. You're going to be able to drop on your staff. So your screen is going to flash and the lockdown is going to start. This one is one of the, out of all 3, is the most difficult one, so make sure you're very well prepared. Make sure you have monkeys. Make sure you either have like the ray gun or the Mustang and Sally pistols, because it makes it a lot easier. And if you want to make it even more easier, make sure you have the Killjoy Gobble Gun and the Free Fire one, because that helped me to complete this step very easily. Once you see your screen flash, that means that you have finished building the ice staff. You just want to go pick it up where you put it down, and that's how you build the ice staff in the tomb. Now that we built the ice staff, now we want to upgrade it. By upgrading it, we have to shoot these 3 crystals that are glowing within 10 seconds. So in this step, I recommend stamina, so you can shoot all the crystals faster. And if you see kind of 3 crystals that are not together, what I recommend doing is shooting it so that it can respawn and hopefully get a better chance of having them together. If done correctly, you should hear a quote from Archibald saying that the step is completed. Once you hit this stair completed, then what we want to do is go into the Dark Ether, the portal. So you can look for 3 rocks with 3 symbols on them. What we want to do with them is shoot them with the ice staff. When shot with the ice staff, it is to bring the rock closer to us so we can see out the symbol. Note down the symbol or take a picture of it, because you need to make sure you have the exact symbols so when we do the next step. Once the third symbol has been shot, you're gonna hear a quote from Archibald. So now what you have to do is kind of look around to see which door is closed. Now that we found out the portal that is closed, what we're gonna do is head to the other side of it because it's gonna show like a door with symbols on it. Now remember the symbols I told you to take a picture of or note down from those rocks? Now we're gonna have to shoot them with the ice staff. Make sure before you shoot all of them to look down underneath the door to make sure we got the symbols correct. If you see your symbols light up right below the door, meaning you did it correct, now you could enter a portal. Because if you get this step in correctly, what would happen is that those symbols don't show up, you go into the portal and you fall to your death, which you could lose all your perks and all that. Once done correctly, now we want to proceed into the portal, which is going to take us on top of a rock and you're going to see this purple floating orb. What you want to do is use the interact button on this orb, which is going to start a lockdown. Which is lockdown is you have to follow this orb around and shoot zombies so you kind of collect souls. Once you collect souls, the orb is going to start moving. You have to move it all around the dark ether and go back into the Sinnoh portal. Then to make sure you do not stray too far from this, or else you are going to fail the stab, recommend using either like a fire gobblegum if you want to keep shooting, or you could use a insta-kill gobblegum. Another thing that I recommend is ignoring the amalgam, because when you focus on it, you might fail the stab. So ignore the amalgam, shoot the zombies, shoot the double gas, follow the orb until you reach its final destination.
Take the one to range the bloody paper.
Once your screen flashes white, you have now completed this step, which now you have upgraded your ice staff.
Reckon it's beefier now.
Now that we have upgraded the staff, now we want to do with them is press left on the D-pad or whatever it is on the keybind to shoot them with the back end of the staff. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot these statues. So now once you shoot it, you're going to see a purple mist coming out of it. What you want to do is press your interact button. Since I shot the vermin statue, now what I want to do is head back to the spawn and interact with the statue over there. And what it's going to do is start a lockdown. What I recommend using on this lockdown is just holding the ice staff charged on. It makes everything a lot easier for you. Once complete, your screen is going to flash. When that flash happens, what you want to do is go interact with the statue at spawn. What's going to happen is you want to take this energy back to the statue in the dark ether. You won't be able to use the same portal as you use as you in spawn. So what I recommend using the next nearest portal. Now that you have taken it back to the statue in dark ether, now what we want to do is repeat this step with the other statues. So the next statue I go is going to be the parasite, which I want to take it right in front of stamina. Once you interact with it, the lock is going to start with parasites. What I recommend using is using the ASG shotgun. I do not recommend using the ice staff because I done it a couple times with the ice staff and I failed it. You shoot the ice staff, the ASG. Once you shoot at some of these parasites, they're going to drop a purple orb. So what you want to do with these purple orbs is just go into it, push to pick it up, and take it back to the statue. Now you have to repeat this for 10 times. Once you collect the 10th orb, you can do the same thing. You're going to go into the statue from the stamina, interact with it, use the next closest portal, take it back to the original statue in dark ether, and repeat this step again. Now that we have done that, now we want to do this again with the double gas. The only difference with the double gas is that you're going to see some purple lasers shooting off the ground. Like to avoid them, you can just stand on any corner or jump over them. And then what you want to do is you want to kill all these double gases that are in there.
Please let this one just
Once
be
completed, you're again going to see your screen flash. What you're going to do is you want to pick up the interact with the statue right in front of Steam Cola. You want to take that energy back to the dark ether one and do the same thing with the next one as well. now we just have to do the last and final one, which is Amalgam. Which one do you thing? Interact with it in Dark Ether. Then you want to take it right in front of Quick Revive so you can start the lockdown. This lockdown, you're going to have to shoot the Amalgam, but then it is going to have like a shield effect, which means that it's going to send it to like a zombie. Once you see a zombie with a purple like shield or color, you want to shoot that zombie so you can kind of destroy the shield of the Amalgam. You kind of make it weaker and destroy the Amalgam. Once that is done, you're experiencing a flash, same thing. Gonna pick up the energy from the statue right in front of Quick Revive, take it to the Dark Ether by using the next closest portal, and then once that is done,
That's where you get living a great wanker.
now that you have finished the Amalgam step, now what you want to do is head to the corner of the Dark Ether where you can interact with this little like statue, which is going to show you the path towards the boss fight of the Sentinel artifact. Before you enter the boss fight, what I recommend using a triple pack and punching any weapon you have, like the ASG. Also recommend using bullet weapons more than explosive, just because the bullet weapons does more damage to the Sentinel artifact, while if you use like the ray gun or the Mustang and Sally variants, they don't do not any damage. But they're good for the zombies and boss zombies. So now what you want to do is you want to head down to the pathway that I revealed, interact with the Sentinel artifact, and now you're in the boss fight. There are going to be 10 stages. What I recommend doing is the beginning 4 stages is going to do what I'm doing here, where you kind of crouch down, someone who has a ice staff, or if you have the ice staff, hold the charge shot, shoot it down, so no zombies attack you during this. You just have to wait until the Sentinel artifact has like a purple glow. Once you see that, switch to any like bullet weapon and just shoot fire at it. Keep shooting it until you see like a little explosive, meaning that is done. You want to keep doing this for the first 4. Then after the 4th one, what's going to happen is that it's going to send a Sentinel artifact to either a boss zombie. So you might be able to see a doppelganger, one of them. Then to see an amalgam, then a mimic. So all you have to do is like once you did the first 4, is just hide behind one of these pillars and just kind of use the ice step to kind of slow down these boss zombies. And then whoever, if you're playing a 2-player, the other guy just shooting them with any gun they have. Just keep spreading fire until that Sentinel artifact drops down from the boss zombie, and you just spray fire to it. Keep doing this. It is a very difficult boss fight, so this is where I recommend using like a free fire, insta kill to make it a lot easier. Power keg, so you kind of reload like you see ether shroud. You could also take a minion injector to make things easier for you. So when you're doing these like amalgams and stuff like that, which is probably the hardest one, that's gonna be a lot easier for you to take down. As you kind of see here on these clips, we do die quite a bit because, like I said, this is a really tough boss fight. So just make sure your wall is equipped. Like I said, Quick Revive is also a pretty good perk, so you can revive your partner. And just keep shooting. That's kind of the best thing to move around, keep shooting, just don't get hit by the lasers. If the Sentinel artifact is shooting on top, you go down, and if the Sentinel artifact is on the bottom, you go top, or you're just gonna do what I did, you just stand behind the rocks. The good thing is that once kind of defeating the Sentinel artifact after each stage, you will get a max ammo. So like I said, just keep firing, use the ice style. The ice style is very helpful. Like I said, for me, what I recommend is the HG, and just keep shooting. Once you're done like 9 of them, what's gonna happen? You're gonna see around like 9 Sentinel artifacts kind of appearing. So what you want to do is you want to head towards the side that I follow here, because that's where we're gonna send to an artifact. This is where I recommend free fire, just because in this one you do have to make sure you do a lot of damage. So if you don't do enough damage, you game over. You lose a boss fight, you die. That's it. So I use free fire. That's where I would also recommend using idle eyes. Because when the zombies are not attacking you, just keep firing until you complete it, and once you see the green flash. Once you do that, you have now defeated and completed the whole Easter egg of the 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This was very fun video for me, and yeah, hopefully you guys, this makes it easier for you guys. And leave a like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you.